It's Fantasy Draft Franchise. Going to be playing this game here against Baltimore, as we do have a revenge game. We'll actually be playing, we figured out in the last episode, we'll be playing the next 5 games. Then we have some options to simulate in the top 3. Alright, so Ravens is number 1 here. We'll get through these scenarios. Like I said, I'm delegating a lot of this stuff to the scouts and the coaches and everything, because there's not going to be another draft. Alright, weekly strategy here against the Ravens. Week 11, that means we're at 14. Alright, moving well. And he's actually doing better than he normally does on this. Gotta come down. Change of direction is terrible. I knew he was gonna get caught there. He has to like almost completely stop to change direction. Leonard Spain, wide receiver battle on the move. Good catch there. Moving the ball well to this point. Alright. Not mad at that, even though it did end the streak of points. Might be out of bounds here. We are. Waited a little too long to throw that one up there. Again that time, that's unfortunate. Batted away each time though. Actually, I think I caught the middle one. Alright, but we did get gold on it. Let's knock out Subtle real quick. He's a long haul this week. Hopefully, if we make the playoffs, we face off against the Texans. We're not playing the Texans. Never mind, they only have like 1 win. I was saying that for the purposes of playing Chapman, but that will not be happening. Ah, dang it. That was a terrible drill. Luckily, we set the tone early on the last one. Alright, we do get gold even with the just 2 on that second rep. Irons, let's see if we can do a bit better here. Alright, that's gonna be bronze so far. goal there. JD Hooks, number 14 for him. That's 12, 30. It's going to be red zone defense. He almost got me there. He kind of did. Should have dove out for him. Change of direction is not strong enough there. What the hell was that? Why did he turn like that? Take the bronze though. Ah, damn, that's unfortunate. Interception there. Can we get one more? Maybe. We can. Alright, I'll take the silver there. Wasn't great, wasn't bad. Hope I never hurt nobody. Kinda hurt me there a little bit, but it's all good.
Come on, set! Ready! Ready! Ready!
Diving out there gets us to bronze. He just got too much speed on me. Bronze is secured though. Alright, wasn't terrible, wasn't great. I'm curious, who would need to be reset? I feel like I've already looked at this, but... Alright. Manage roster, depth chart. One thing I need to remember to do real quick. JD Hooks. He saved us in the first Patriots game, so that was a very necessary move. But I did go in there to look at the Ravens roster, not just to do that. Alright, quarterback Jonathan Quincy, running back Dalton Kellum, Juan Knoll, Jalen Bullard, Jeremy Bolden, Tyron Larson, David Reynolds, our old friend, Ryan Perkins, Jerry Brink, Jaquez Perriman, Stephen Barber, Alexander Quinn, Braylon Smith, the rookie, Craig Lashley, and Deion Ballard, Juan Cosby, Tyquan Middlebrooks, Colin Nall, rookie, Eric Johnston, Devontae Newberry, Franklin Richard, and AJ Langham here. Very interesting. He's barely the 2. He might pass Franklin here soon, because I don't imagine Franklin upgrades very fast. Quentin Walton and Randall York. Kind of sucks he didn't get the 2 spot already, just because, you know, we're not going to see him as much in this game. Edit uniforms. Where were we at? I know we wore those. I know we wore these. I know we wore those. I'm pretty sure we wore those in the last one, so I think we're here in the 2000. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 left. That's not going to be enough. Or we're not going to have enough to be able to go through all of them, but we could get through most of them. Let's get this game started. Excuse me.
It's week 11 of the National Football League. And this
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. From a couple yards,
Ravens will start with the ball. They'll return it out to the 25.
down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Come on now. Advance to the game.
Touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Pass.
You talk about this Jets defense.
Alright, we're about to start seeing some of the other games. Hopefully the Bills lose. Pressure inside, and he'll have this pass complete. 17 yards there. It's Bolden on the play, and the Bills do lose. Still need the other 2 teams to catch some L's too, though. Pass off the mark there.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Lots of push from the defensive line interior.
It's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks.
Pressure coming, and Farmer's got him. Stephen Barber shaken up on the play as well. Maybe the result of that sack.
The first drive of the game stalls out. He's on to punt.
Drive ending 4 yards ahead of where it began.
That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league. Now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Alright, pass caught here, and that's going to be a first down at the 48 to Alvarado. Gain of 15 on the play.
The way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass.
Handoff inside. Jackson has 4, getting beyond the 50-yard line.
His way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6. Richardson looking to throw.
Pass over the middle is off the mark, intended for Spain. He was open.
Really played well in that win a week ago.
3rd and 6 now.
Conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did.
Pass incomplete, again intended for Spain. This time hit him right in the hands. Punt team coming out.
Over the middle third of the field.
Can't blame the O-line for this drive.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Handoff inside. picks up 6, and they're really good. Tight end is shaken up now.
This 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 from the 33. Pass outside, caught, first down. Out to the 42.
Good for 9 and a first
Bullard.
down.
That's an important game. If the Seahawks can win that, it gives us a bit of a boost over the Pats. Gain of 4 on the pass to the running back there, because we beat the Seahawks. So now if they beat the Cardinals, then there's that too. But pass incomplete over the middle. Burgess got a hand out there. Fortunately for him, he'd already started running in the opposite direction. Pass over the middle, jarred free. The punt team will come out on 4th and 6. Good play there by Hackett.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first.
We'll begin this drive here at the 14-yard line. See if we can do a bit better on this one. Pass caught by Hendricks, picks up 4.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Damn, the Raiders only have 1 loss. Handoff going outside, he cuts it back inside. That was a very awkward run. Just a gain of 1 there, 3rd and 5.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Richardson out of the shotgun.
Pass outside, caught. Alvarado has a first down.
He is going to have the Jets first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Handoff here, and Jackson stiff arms his way forward for another first down to the 37. Richardson, under duress, gets the pass off, caught Spain. First down at the 48.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Handoff goes inside. Jackson, no gain. 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Looks like we're going to hand it off again, and this time it's Hillman in the backfield. We do. Hillman has the edge, and he'll be a couple yards shy of a first down. Out here to the 43.
Keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Handoff up the middle. Jackson has the first down, powering forward. So those power back upgrades definitely helped a bit. Probably give him another one here in his next upgrade. Handoff going outside. Jackson has the edge. First down again to the 26. Pass going outside is caught. Spriggs has 4, his first catch of the day.
4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Patriots beat the Bengals, who beat us too, though, so that's handoff inside. Jackson's going to lose 1.
Officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards for the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 7. Pass over the middle on the slant. First down, Heath. Into the red zone for the first time today.
At the Ravens' 13-yard line. Richardson.
Pass over the middle is caught. Gain of 5. Heath again there. This time it was a curl route. Pass outside. Heath again. First down and goal at the 2. Little out route. He tried to cut it back up, but not enough room. Jackson in the backfield. We'll hand it off to him. Touchdown, Jets. The first score goes over to Melbourne.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Alright, Ravens taking over at the 22. We got our first touchdown. Can they step forward and get theirs? Handoff inside, losing two is Kellum. Good play there by Hackett, the old man. Handoff goes inside. He'll have a big run for a first down. 12 yards there. He lost two, not gained.
Send a receiver in motion left.
Fake the jet sweep, hand it off inside, and that's going to be a gain of 4 for Kellum.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 61 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost if in his mind he needed
Pass over the middle, slant, caught, gain of 48. That's Knowles' first catch of the game as we hit the second quarter.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Down at the 48, pass caught, picks up 5 to the 47 beyond midfield. Now, believe this is their first time hitting this area. Pass over the middle is caught. Inches short of the first down is Kellum.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd of inches. Back to throw again.
Pass dumped over the middle, caught again. First down, inside field goal range. Bolden moving the sticks there. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Handoff goes inside. He has a hole to run through. Gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Handoff inside, and no gain there for Kellum. Pressure coming, he's going down. It's going to be Boyce with the sack. Punt team coming out as a result, and the Patriots are down 7-0. I think the Dolphins are in a bye week. I haven't seen them, but we'll start here at the 7-yard line. Great punt there from the Ravens. Running game has played well today, so I think we should attack there first, but we go pass. Dumped outside. Jackson is going to lose 2.
They go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd and 12 from the 5. Blitz sent. Richardson sacked. Loss of 1. 3rd and 13. Handoff here, probably smart. We will, and Hillman gets out to the 10-yard line. 4th and 6, the punt team will come out. Not an ideal drive, but one definitely would have been difficult to do much with. So it's going to be a short field here for Baltimore. They'll begin behind the 40 and make it all the way out to the 50.
Solid 12-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the
Alright. They need about 1 first down to be in field goal range. Oh, Dolphins playing the Steelers there. That should be an easy one for them. Pass caught, gain of 9.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second and 1.
The slant hauled in down to the 30, first down, and they have already gotten up to 20 yards on this drive.
He's have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 from the 30, pass dump short, open man, he's making people miss, gain of 8.
Second and 2.
Couldn't get what he wanted, but Bullard picks up solid yardage there.
They'll look to throw again.
Pass outside is caught, but it'll lose 2. J.D. Hooks on the play.
At the 23-yard line. This now a
Third down and 4. Can we hold them to 3 here? A stunt inside, picked up. Suttle is not being denied. Sacked here at the 33-yard line. He blew through his lineman. And then he got through the running back and got to the quarterback. I think maybe he thought he was safe, but that was not the case.
but still trailing, it's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punts.
And the return will go to the 24.
And get prepared for the rest of the game.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10.
Handoff inside.
Jackson on the ground.
Jackson has 3.
Initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Second and 7. Going handoff again. Tried to follow his blocker. The lineman couldn't get through the hole cleanly, which caused the hole to close. Third and 6 after the gain of 1.
Richardson.
Pass outside, nearly intercepted. Craig Lashley shaken up. That moves Langham up on the depth chart. Punt team coming out after the 3 and out. Another short drive coming up here for the Ravens.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Not going to be as short though. Out to the 27.
Back 11 yards. And the Ravens
3.5 to play in this half.
3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Handoff outside. Boyce got right through, but he was already beyond him. First down, gain of 12 for Kellum.
Down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Play action.
They'll throw.
Pressure coming. It's Suttle. He bended low there, trying to get to him in time, but good call there by Quincy to throw that away.
Without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Pass caught over the middle all alone. Picks up 7.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for
Third down and 3. Can we get them off the field?
on 3rd and short. They'll
Boyce gets straight through, but the pass is caught on the outside. Knoll there covered by
12 yards.
Johnny Long.
Drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 42 as we hit the 2-minute warning.
7-3 our score. They'll stick with the passing game.
Pass over the middle, caught. First down.
And he's taken
Quincy's over 100. Bowden took that little deep slant for a good first down. Pass dumped short to the running back who has 8 more. Into the red zone.
the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second down and 2, 1 minute left to play.
2nd and 2.
Screen set up successfully, but he outran his blocks.
Bounds taking it
First and 10 at the 11. Got out of bounds to stop the clock as well. They still have all 3 timeouts. That's plenty of time to do whatever they want here. And that's down to the 1. First and goal. First timeout off the board for Baltimore. They really didn't even need to call it. Handoff. Oh my. Defense gets their loss of 3 for Kellum. Second timeout off the board. They'll probably try to run it again here. Defense switching to prepare for the pass and broken up. Actually, that was a receiver sticking his hand out. It was a little bit off the mark. Third and goal from the 4. Pressure coming. Open man touchdown. The Ravens take the lead by 3 just before half. Those 3 and outs definitely costly. First one, not too mad at. Second one, not great. And chances are we're not going to do much with this drive. We're going to need 60 yards. No, that'd get us down to the 20. We need 40 yards, 45 yards to get into field goal range. Have all 3 timeouts, but only 27 seconds. Handoff inside, and Jackson has 3. We're going to take this to half. Handoff again, and Jackson goes nowhere just to gain of 1. Very similar start to our last drive. 3-yard run, 1-yard run, and I think we threw an incompletion or something. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a curl route. Couldn't hang on. Pretty sure. But we start with ball here. We'll get out to the 24-yard line. Momentum on our side for now. Not by much, though. Hillman in the backfield will get the handoff going outside. He'll stiff arm or attempt to stiff arm the defender there. He has 6. Down to the 30 on the outside run. Second and 4. Handoff goes inside. Jackson. Only 1 there. Third down and 3. Going 5 wide. We're risking yet another 3 and out. Richardson outside. All alone is Jackson. First down to the 43-yard line. Five wide again to start this set of downs. Going deep, caught. Spriggs down inside the red zone to the 19. Richardson's over 100 now. Not due to incompletions though, just a lot of lower passes and good runs. Pass outside again, touchdown, it's Spriggs. It's a Spriggs drive here today. We take the lead back. I'm sure we have taken more yards or more momentum with us. Yes, we have. Midway to that 3rd tier. Alright, Seattle's still up 7, but not really moving up anymore. The Patriots defense is cracked though, so that's reasonable and makes sense. Handoff inside. Gain of 2 for Kellum. Pass over the middle is off the mark. He threw it behind his receiver, who didn't look like he had any idea the ball was coming his way. 3rd down and 8. Pressure off the edge. Here comes Suttle. Fired deep and almost intercepted. Good play there by Kenny. So a 3 and out for Baltimore after giving up the touchdown. We'll start here at the 30 and take it out to the 39-yard line. He has 61 yards on the day. We need 61 more on this drive. Pressure coming, and he tried to dump it there to Jackson, but the defender right there in his face is going to bat it down. Pass outside, caught. 1st down. Guess who? It's Spriggs. Getting him involved is a big boost. They're straight up double covering him at the top. Handoff inside, and Jackson takes it forward for 9. Inside field goal range now. Handoff goes inside. 1st down. Pass over the middle, caught. Heath falls forward for a gain of 6.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
Handoff inside. Jackson spinning out of the tackle into the red zone now.
63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
5 wide to start our red zone drive. Pass incomplete here. A little bit low into the outside. Alvarado couldn't hang on.
He has percentage completion way up, not that time.
And play action here. Open man is Jackson, picking up 7. 3rd and 3 from the 13-yard line. Pass over the middle, touchdown Heath. 5, almost 6 minutes left to go in this game, or in this 3rd quarter still, but we move forward 2 scores. That 3 and out by Baltimore definitely hurt them. The return will go out to the 27-yard line there.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake.
Play action. Pass launched deep and broken up there by Kenny. You can't call PI on that. You can't call PI on that. Are you kidding me? Into the red zone now, 55 yards. The refs have called PI very strange times this year. Pass broken up over the middle. Hackett breaking that up. 2nd and 10. And their quarterback Quincy will keep it. He nearly has a 1st down. Gain of 9.
It's also a gain of 9. A yard all they need, but it's
3rd down and 1 from the 9. Handoff inside. That's a 1st down for Kellum to the 4. Just the inside zone there. Very effective. Still 7-0 there in New England. Handoff inside, easy touchdown for Kellum. They're going to go for 2 after the touchdown donated by the refs. And the kick. Oh, they gave that to him. Okay. I thought they would have ended the play a little bit sooner. I thought maybe they said he wasn't quite in yet. Alright. They have brought it back down to a field goal. Let's see what we think of that. Spain in motion. Quick pass over the middle. Spriggs has 5. He's up to 83 on the day. Pass. A little miscommunication there, I think. Not entirely sure what happened just now. Pass going deepish, nearly picked off. He wanted Kitchens there. The punt team coming out after a 3 and out. They will return this out to the 32-yard line. Momentum sliding towards the Ravens a little bit there. Pressure outside, and he'll dump it over the middle, gain of 9 to the 42. Just a simple curl out there. Handoff outside. Kellum has plenty of room. He's beyond the 50 to the 46. Defense doing absolutely nothing right now. Momentum sliding even more. Handoff inside. Another first down. Gain of 14. Inside field goal range now. But the way they're going, they're looking for a bit more here. Dumped over the middle on the drag. Gain of 8 on the play to the 24. And the screen gets just shut down right there. 3rd and 2. Can we get them to just take their 3? Pass wide open over the middle on the curl route. Has the first down inside the red zone. A yard shy of where the penalty got them on the last drive. Handoff inside. He's got no room this time, losing a yard. Good play by Walker. And he's going to keep it. Boyce is shutting that down. Loss of 3 on the run. 3rd and 14. Possibly the final play of the quarter here. Really, they will call it. Pressure coming from outside both times. He's sacked to the 36. Farmer and Tuttle splitting there. They will bring out the field goal unit, who should be able to make it from here. No, they're punting. We knocked them out of field goal range. That is field goal range. But that's what they wanted. Alright, luckily the Seahawks got another score, but the Patriots getting their first touchdown at the end of the 3rd. Pressure coming. He needs to get rid of that. He barely did. Hand it off here. Give yourself a little bit more room for your floating syndrome. Hopefully that's not a real thing, but that's just what I call it when they float back like that. Pass caught over the middle. First down to the 21. It's Heath. Big play there. Bohannon still the starter there. Pressure coming inside. Richardson's going down, and Alex Nance is shaken up. 2nd and 20 at the 10. Pass going to be dumped short. Alvarado only getting 2 here. 3rd and 18 at the 13-yard line. Pressure coming, and Richardson is going to throw this away. Not sure what has changed, but we are giving up a lot more pressure. I believe the last drive they dialed up a little bit. Now this drive they come in heavy. The punt will only go out to the 30 here. Takes it out to the 33, but momentum sliding closer and closer to Baltimore. Pass dumped outside, caught, gain of 3. Hackett with the tackle. Handoff inside. Gain of 5 for Kellum. 3rd and 2. Can we get the stop here? They're going to go pass. They have an open man outside and over the middle. It's going to be Knoll on the curl route getting the first down. Just shy of the 50-yard line. Pass curl again. Gain of 4. Beyond the 50 now. Pass outside, jarred free. Knoll, the intended target. Johnny Long got hands on him. He couldn't hang on through the contact. 3rd and 6 from the 48. Pressure inside. Boyce, open man though. That's a first down. It's Bullard out to the 33-yard line. So in typical Jets fashion, as of late, we give up 3rd and 10 to a wide open player. Play action bootleg. Here comes Suttle, forcing a pass off the mark there. There was a receiver on the ground. Wonder what happened out there. Not up too much pressure here, and the pass given up by Hooks is into the red zone at the 9. 24-yard pass given up there. We need a turnover, I think. Handoff inside. Gain of 4. 2nd and goal from the 5. Pass dumped outside. A loss of 3 to Kellum. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Can we hold them to 3? Blitz sent, touchdown. Kai Stark with the lead-changing touchdown with half of the 4th remaining. Return will go out to the 21-yard line. Pass over the middle, caught by Heath. Gain of 6 on the play to open the drive. Pats are still down below the Seahawks, which is good. Pass over the middle. Heath has the first down. Gain of 5 to the 32. We do need a touchdown to take the lead, though, so we need to keep that in mind. Handoff going outside. Jackson has the outside. Down to the 47. Gain of about 15 there, and another first down. 5 wide here at the 47. Pass dumped quick. Spriggs picks up 4. Make it 5. Beyond midfield, we need 48 more yards in the next 4 minutes. Pressure here. Richardson has to throw it away. 3rd and 5 coming up. We will punt this if we don't pick it up, depending on how short we are. Pass on the slant, incomplete to Kitchens. 4th and 5, we will punt. So Baltimore will have full momentum on this drive. We will be lucky to have enough time to do anything. A field goal is okay. A touchdown ends the game. We should have the 2-minute warning, hopefully, to do something with. But we have to get a stop quick on this drive. Pass outside, that's not a good start. Wide open, it's Knoll to the 34, first down. Handoff goes inside, he'll pick up 3. Good tackle by Suttle. 3.5 left to play in this one. Pass open over the middle. First down, Bullard. They can now take it to the 2-minute warning. But more importantly, they are killing this clock. They are keeping the ball. And they are getting closer and closer to that field goal range. Pass dumped outside. Kellum, loss of 2. They'll call one more play before the 2-minute warning. Never mind, they'll actually get down to the 2-minute warning. Usually it makes you call it, but if there's one more second, they would have called it. So even worse for us now, instead of having a possibility for 2 timeouts, we'll only have 1, maybe. Gain of 3 timeouts. The question is, do they run it here or do they pass? I think they're going to pass. Screen set up. It's set up well. The game is over. Baltimore with the victory. Unless they turn over the football, this game is over, and that first down really ends it. They can kneel out the rest of the clock. So the Jets choke the lead here, and we'll be maintaining at just 6 wins with Buffalo.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Handoff inside, and they'll get 6 there. 3rd and 5. And they'll kneel it here to end it.
Maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
Played terribly in the second half. That's big. Well, actually, the second half is where we had the 2 touchdowns. So it was really just, after those 2 touchdowns and before the second half that we didn't do enough. And they will kick that as time expires. We lost by 7. Richardson 210 and 2 touchdowns. 78 and a touchdown for Jackson, 22 for Hillman. 88 for Spriggs, who had a touchdown. Heath had 66 and a touchdown. 23 for Alvarado, 17 for Jackson, 12 for Spain, 4 for Hendricks. Dropped by Kitchens. 1.5 sacks for Subtle and Farmer. Boyce had 1 as well. No interceptions, no fumbles, no blocks, no safeties. There almost was 1, and no touchdowns. Alright, we fall short here against Baltimore. Langham's revenge lingering. Tate and Langham are the 2 revenge game winners. I think we're going to be either all tied at 6, or the Dolphins will have 6 and the Patriots will only have 5. And we'll be facing that's exactly what happens, the 6-4 Miami Dolphins, moving ahead of Buffalo. So as I predicted, they probably beat Buffalo. Let's take a look at our rivals' schedules. The Patriots, they lost to the Ravens, so winning here against the Ravens would have been good. They beat the Bills, they beat the Steelers, they lost to us. They beat the Browns, they lost to the Dolphins. So their only division win is against us so far. They have a good game coming up here against the Jags. Don't know about the Chiefs. Know the Cards are good. The Rams, I'm not sure about them. Buffalo, then the Dolphins and the Lions. Let's take a look at the Bills. Who have y'all lost to? They lost to the Patriots. They lost to the Cardinals. Everybody's beat the Bengals but us, unfortunately. They lost to the Dolphins, and they lost to the Raiders this last week. What about the Dolphins? Seems like the Dolphins might be undefeated in the division right now. Other than us. Yeah. They beat the Bills and the Patriots. They just lost to us. If they can get this win over us, and we lose one time to the Bills, then the Dolphins might win the division record. Not necessarily the division. But we're going to end this one here. Hoot 8, all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.